So let's take a moment to just go around. This is our third gathering of 4. What drew you back tonight? Let's take a moment to just ground and arrive. What draws you here tonight? And I'm Rabbi Beck. My pronouns are she and her. And I am so grateful to have space to make art. Michelle, and you'll all have to just unmute yourselves.
Okay. I am also grateful to have that opportunity, but I also had like a stressful, busy day, which is going to continue into the night. So this was a good reprieve to go into a different sphere.
Great. Rachel.
And I've enjoyed it.
I came 2 weeks ago and I really enjoyed it. In fact, told a number of my friends who are in the creative fields to who are not members of B'nai Jeshurun, I thought might be interested in joining. And unfortunately, I had something else last week, so I couldn't come. But I just was really looking forward to it. I felt really good. It was like doing yoga or stretching. I felt cleansed afterward.
Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for helping us.
Right, Bo.
I'm disabled and I don't have full use of my dominant side. So I didn't actually expect to be doing any art, but I did last week. The first week it was too much. So that's 1, 2, coming back for you. 3, coming back because it's always worth learning. And 4, coming back because I love my I'm an out-of-town member of the Cleveland Shul, and anything they offer at a time I can come, I'm going to come.
Amazing.
Oh, and I had one more I forgot, because since Hebrew calendar is my life, how could I resist a teacher whose child Adar was born in Adar? I mean, you had me at Adar.
Aw. Yeah, I was very excited when I went into labor during Adar. And I was determined to ultimately, because I had a feeling that baby needed to be named Adar. Okay, and Eric.
Give me a chance. I got to take that. So I'm going to defer for a minute.
Okay, great. We'll come back to you, Eric. Okay, so I just want to take a moment to invite us into this process. I think you've all been here for at least one session. So you've had a taste of what this process is. I'm grateful our group is small because our text and topic today is robust and we should go deep. And our topic today, as I mentioned, it would be last week, is joy. So I'm going to take just 2 minutes. I'm not going to guide you at all. Invite you to close your eyes or find a soft gaze somewhere in the room or outside the room, but to just take a moment to land what comes up when I say that word, joy. Just 2 minutes. Norma, welcome. We're just taking a moment to settle in and think to ourselves what comes up when I say the word joy. Great. We can come back together. And I want to invite folks to either put in the chat or come off mute and share a word, one word that encapsulates something that rose up for you. Want, sukkis, sunshine, service. Thank you. So we're talking about joy and exploring joy today because we are soon to enter the month of Adar. And Adar is the month on, sometimes there's two of them, but this year there's one. Adar is a month on the Hebrew calendar when we celebrate, during which we celebrate the holiday of Purim, a holiday that commemorates the Jews having been spared from destruction and massacre, that commemorates female power, that commemorates using our power and using our voices and being vulnerable. And it is a time that the rabbis in the ancient times suggested that we should, not only around Purim, but in this whole season, increase in our joy. So we're going to look at some texts today, some ancient and one, a contemporary quotation that really help us to unpack a bit. What is joy? What is our work around joy? What does it mean to be commanded to or instructed to increase in our joy? And what might be vulnerable about joy? And if and how the creative process, if and how using materials might help us find joy. And maybe there's different kinds of joy as well. So I want to just ask if folks can come off, can turn your video on if you are able to be in Chavruta, in learning partnership, just because I want to make sure I don't put people in rooms that, even if you go off video again. Taibla, are you able to be in Chavruta?
I can be in Chavruta, but I am often resting in bed and I'm not dressed, so I don't have my
You don't need to put your video on. That's fine. That's fine. And Eric, are you there? I know Eric had to take a call.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. And Norma, are you there? Not sure. Okay. So I'm going to put in the chat a link to the text sheet for today. Folks, can you open that? And I would love to see some thumbs or come off mute to tell me that you can access the sheet. Yes. Okay.
Different way.
Sorry, Eric?
I'm going to try something because I'm on a phone. It's a little cumbersome. But let me try it anyways.
You know what? Also, Eric, whoever you're with, you'll be with someone who can see it on their screen, hopefully. And they can read it. They can read it out loud. Okay, we're going to go into Chavruta, into learning groups for 11 minutes. Invite you to read through the texts and the questions and see what arises. We'll say a blessing for Torah study and then hop in. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, wise well of the universe, who has made us holy through your mitzvot and brought us to dwell in words of Torah.